is Mike Myers.
This should be the Halloween mask.
This is a Halloween mask.
No, the killer dude from Halloween.
Oh, you mean Jason?
As we inch closer and closer to Halloween, society is finally jumping onto the spooky season bandwagon. Houses become more decorated, people are buying their costumes for their local Halloween party, and thanks to the power of cinema, frights and scares will become increasingly stronger with the release of movies like The Hate You Give and A Star Is Born.
Hey.
What?
I just want to take another look at you.
But one movie will come to the theaters this weekend that'll solidify what it truly means to be in the spooky season, fabricating the very existence of the month of October. No movie shouts the Halloween spirit, none other than Halloween. 40 years of the franchise with 11 total movies, including the one distributed by Blumhouse, I felt it would be appropriate to honor the wonderful human being known as Michael Myers, because without him, the slasher horror genre probably wouldn't be where it is today. I feel we have to commend a series such as Halloween for staying alive this long, especially with the same actors willing to do more of these movies.
He gets to wear fucking glasses. How come the fuck he gets to wear glasses?
You know what, Jamie? I will take them off.
No.
And deep down, I love slasher movies for what they go for, but what I truly love about them is other movies ripping off from other franchises. We're covering the movies that rip off Halloween in celebration of the 40th anniversary of the franchise and the release of the new movie, so strap in. It's gonna be quite a ride. Alright, so the first movie we have is Offerings from 1989. 10 years after he was pushed down a well, a young man kills off the neighborhood bullies who tormented him and leaves their body parts as presents for the one girl who was kind to him. And nothing says I love you by killing your bullies and sending them to your high school crush. Ladies out there, if a man does that for you, he truly loves you. Alright, then we have oh yeah, that's definitely kind of like a Halloween / Texas Chainsaw Massacre ripoff. We have the 2000 film Bloody Murder. Plans for a summer filled with fun and romance turn to terror for a group of young counselors. Yeah, definitely like Friday the 13th mixed in with Halloween. Oh, look, they made a sequel. Bloody Murder 2 Closing Camp from 2003. A girl named Tracy is with a bunch of teens closing up camp. She keeps having dreams about her brother who disappeared there and is rumored that he was killed by Trevor Morehouse. And of course, guess who shows up for blood? Ya boy, Trevor Morehouse. That does sound like a slasher name. I like that. And here we have the 1986 classic Killer Party. In order to join a sorority, 3 friends have to go to a hazing party in an old house where a sadistic, bloodthirsty demonic spirit is lying in waiting. And here we have the 1988 film Edge of the Axe, and it says a deranged guy in a mask kills people with an axe. It just says just a deranged guy, just some guy with a mask just going around killing people. Oh, it's from Spain. And here I have the next film, the 1981 film The Prowler. An unknown killer clad in World War II U.S. Army fatigues stalks a small New Jersey town bent on reliving a 35-year-old double murder by focusing on a group of college kids holding an annual spring dance. Okay, so they're just having a dance, and then this guy from World War II comes in and starts killing everybody. I like the helmet, really, it's like if you're trying to get a headshot off this guy, then it's gonna be a lot more difficult. And here we have the, oh yeah, that's like Friday the 13th vibes right there. I love it. It's like 1980s horror right there. Anyway, 1981 film, well yeah, it's from such an idiot. 1981 Final Exam. A psycho killer shows up on college campus to slash up pretty co-eds and dumb jocks. Dumb jocks. I don't like you. I think you're a dumb jock. Stab, you're dead. Here we have the 1981 film Nightmare, and it says a mental patient embarks on a murder spree upon escaping from an institution. And from director Romano Scavolini.
Antonio Margaretti.
So I'm guessing like it's Italian horror, but it was made in the US. And here we have the 2000 film Lover's Lane. A man who committed a series of murders 13 years ago begins to hunt down his victims' children. But what the heck? And the director says John Stephen Ward as John Ward. Is John Ward like the serial killer, or is it just like I'm confused a little bit. Right here, it kind of reminds me of like an early 2000s poster, like, you know, with like Scream or whatever. Actually, you know what? This reminds me of Scream. We're not just covering rip-offs of Halloween, but we're covering rip-offs of Scream. And here we have the 2012 film, The Sleeper. It's 1981, and the girls of Alpha Gamma, of course this is a sorority. The sorority are having a party. As the new pledges arrive, so does an uninvited guest. Little do the sisters know, someone is watching them in the... let's check out the full story, why not? Watching them in the shadows. As the girls shower, study, eat, and sleep, the stalker studies the girls. One by one, he finds the girls at their most vulnerable vulnerable and murders them. The police hunt for the missing girls and their killer, but will they find them in time, or will the girls be forced to fight for their lives? Seems like a couple like subplots going on. It could be like something where it's like, oh, of course, like from the college girls' perspective of them being killed, and then the police are searching for the killer. And here we have the dorm that dripped blood. It says 4 college students are stalked by an unknown assailant while staying on campus over the Christmas holidays to help clear out a dormitory which is being demolished. So it's like half Christmas movie, half Halloween movie. It's from John Carpenter. And here we have the 1984 film Silent Night, Deadly Night. After his parents are murdered, a tormented teenager goes on a murderous rampage dressed as Santa due to his stay at orphanage where he was abused by the Mother Superior. Once again, here we have a Halloween movie mixed in with a little Christmas movie. So not only are you gonna watch Christmas movies during Christmas time, but you can watch movies like Silent Night, Deadly Night. And of course, we have Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, the sequel. The now adult Ricky talks to a psychiatrist about how he became a murderer after his brother Billy died, which leads back to Mother Superior. Actually, you know what? I think this is, I'm having a little bit of a flashback right now. I think this is the same movie where it's the Garbage Day guy.
Garbage Day! Huh? No!
And here we have the 1992 classic Happy Hell Night, and it says 25 years ago at Winfield College, psycho priest Zachary Malliotz murdered 7 frat boys and was put away in the local asylum. Now, however, the same fraternity stages a prank from which, whoa, Sam Rockwell is in there. What is Sam Rockwell doing in this movie?
But I don't speak Russian!
Here we have the 1980 film. Actually, you know what? I've heard a lot about this movie. A lot of people on like subreddits are always mentioning this whenever they're talking about like Halloween ripoffs. They're always mentioning He Knows You're Alone. But let's find out why. The synopsis says, a young bride-to-be is being stalked upon by a serial killer in Staten Island. She gets help from a former lover, but will they manage to escape? I don't see the... I guess I have to watch the movie to really see if this is like a Halloween ripoff. But this is going off of like what I read off the internet, because we all know that everything you read on the internet is 100% true. And here we have the 2007 film Frayed. It says a small town sheriff's worst nightmare comes true when his homicidal son escapes from a psychiatric hospital. An intense manhunt ensues as the dark secret behind the son's evil past becomes revealed. I think it's kind of cool. It looks like it's being shot as like a kind of like a documentary where you're having like clips from the past, and it's just leading up to how the son becomes like this crazy clown. It looks like he took pieces off the baseball and just put it on his face, as if like he was Benny the Jet Rodriguez, always busting the guts out of the ball, and then he puts it on his face. Actually, that's kind of like a neat design. Actually, I'm gonna check this out. Why not? And here we have the 1984 film, The Mutilator. And it says a teenager who accidentally committed matricide finds himself being hunted together with his girlfriend and mates by his now crazed father. Oh damn, so it's kind of like the Nicolas Cage movie, Mom and Dad, where like the parents just start killing the kids. So Mom and Dad actually ripped off from The Mutilator, and somehow The Mutilator ripped off from Halloween? It's probably because like family drama or whatever, because like Halloween is kind of like a twisted family drama. And here we have the 2013 film Mischief Night. It says young Emily Walton, who has suffered from psychosomatic blindness ever since the car accident that took her mother's life, must summon every instinct at her disposal to protect herself and her loved ones from a mysterious intruder. That kind of looks like the guy from Hellfest, like the guy with the little hood and the mask. Or unless Hellfest took from Mischief Night. There's just so many movies, like slasher movies being like they're ripping off of other slasher movies. That's insane. And apparently, wait, what? Mischief Night 2014. So this is, did they remake it like a year later? Okay, it says the night before Halloween, a teenage babysitter is stalked by a masked killer, but in an unusual turn of events, victim and victimizer begin to develop romantic feelings for each other. Wait, what? So I'm guessing someone breaks into your house and then she kind of falls in love with the intruder? So is this like a horror and romance? That's actually really interesting. I think I'm gonna watch this. And here we have the 1982 classic Silent Rage with Chuck Norris. Boy, science created him, now Chuck Norris must destroy No fucking way. Are you serious? It's a horror movie with the Chuck Norris. As a sheriff tries to stop the killing spree of a mute maniacal murderer who, as the result of years of medical experimentation, has the ability to self-heal. So Chuck Norris is goddamn invincible. You know what? Just shut down the entire video. Silent Rage, that is the movie you should go watch right now. All right, maybe I should calm down for a little bit, but you know, in all honesty, that's really all the movies I have in ripping off from the Halloween franchise. But after reading off some of these movies, I kind of realized something. Is that basically all slasher movies feed off from one another. They take certain tropes, designs of certain characters, and follow beat by beat of others as well. But you know what? There's still an immense beauty of the slasher franchise in my opinion. And that's because like Chuck Norris and stuff, like, let's be honest here. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. And once again, I like this type of season when it rolls around, just based on our sudden interest in checking out some slasher movies during Halloween time. But if you like this video, like and share with all your friends and subscribe. But if you really love the video, support me on Patreon, and for sure I'll put more videos out. I'm trying to go for once a week, because I know my previous video I was like, oh, I'm gonna put out a video a week, but I don't do it because it's been like 2 weeks since I uploaded. But here we go. I'm really gonna try and be more consistent this time. But enjoy Halloween and other movies that are coming out, such as The Hate You Give and Mid-90s, which is an anticipated movie for me. And who knows, I might do a little review on it, because I'm actually really looking forward to that film. And with that being said, I'll see you guys a little bit later.